People love taking these studies of literal test tubes or petri dishes and then trying to extrapolate it to a full-on human being.
Yeah, buddy. Lightweight, baby!
What's up, guys? I'm Josh and I lift things, and I'm here to talk about the optimal science-based lifters and why they're dumb. First off, let me say, this is not a video espousing the views of the just lift heavy shit crowd. Grug lift rock is just as dumb as taking a study from the 1980s, misrepresenting it, and then making it your entire personality. I feel this way about most things in life. Both polar opposite ends of the extremes are dumb. Not to get political, but some crazy conservative is just as annoying and just as stupid and is just as fucking inflammatory as some crazy liberal. Life isn't black and white. It is a spectrum, comprising primarily of murky, nasty, fucking confusing gray. The only people who claim that life is a binary are those that are too ignorant or too afraid or too just genuinely stupid to accept the fact that we don't have all the answers. Anyone who promises this is this and that is that is typically just a charlatan, and they often can't understand any of the nuance or complexities of whatever they are rattling on about. That being said, motherfuckers who read textbooks in between their sets of stretch position, overhead flexion, because that's when the vagus nerve releases the most norepinephrine, are just as obnoxious as the dickheads who pull 405 off the ground with shit fucking form, and then they start talking about ego lifting Tom Platz. Now, rant done. Hopefully you watched my video on placebo and just mental state while lifting. The gist of it is, our expectations can really shape our reality. Again, I'm not some new age shaman trying to fucking jam microdosing mushrooms down your throat. Obviously, reality is reality. There is some objective truth. But how we view it can change how we experience or how we act or perform within that reality. What this means for you is, a regular gym bro, if you watch some annoying TikToker and they tell you that this exercise has the best EMG activation, and you do that exercise and you fucking hate it, don't do the exercise. You're not going to feel motivated to do that movement. You're not going to want to show up back to the gym. Sure, there's something to be said in life that sometimes you have to put up with bullshit in order to get through and get better. But in lifting, something the vast majority of us does to escape reality, why would you do something that you straight up don't enjoy? You're not getting paid for this. Hell, I'm not getting paid for this. This is supposed to be a hobby. You shouldn't be trying to wrap your life around your fitness. You should be trying to wrap your fitness around your life. If a movement supposedly has greater hypertrophic effects than some other movements, but it hurts your joints, guess what? It's not going to have greater hypertrophic effects for you, because you're going to be so beat up and hurt trying to do that movement that you're not going to be able to do it consistently enough to actually practice progressive overload, the true hallmark of fucking hypertrophy. There are times where science can be extremely useful. Hell, most of my channel is based upon reviewing the literature. That being said, hopefully you feel the same way, I often try to bridge the gap between the meathead and the egghead. Remember, we do not exist in a binary world. You are allowed to appreciate both the science and take cues from it, as well as the hard work and dedication that it takes to improve at anything. Train smart and train hard. And don't believe anyone that tells you you can't do both. If you like reading studies, read studies. But make sure you've taken at least like a statistics class in high school, or fucking went on Khan Academy or something, so that way you can actually understand limitations to studies. You can learn how to properly read them, how to look for biases, how to acknowledge your own biases. If you like training hard and that's it, you just want to go in and beat yourself up, that's great. But maybe acknowledge the reason you're getting injured so often is because you have shit form, or because you have stupid exercise selection, or something else. Sometimes in life, you have to do what feels good, not what is supposedly optimal, especially when what's optimal is you not understanding a study of something that was done in a fucking petri dish. This is a side rant. People love taking these studies of fucking literal test tubes or petri dishes and then trying to extrapolate it to a full-on human being. That is not how life works. If you are that kid that is watching all these TikToks, these science-based people who are throwing around terms that you don't understand, and they aren't trying to actually break it down for you, they're just trying to do gish gallop and speak as fast as possible, turn off your phone. If you do not understand how to actually read or interpret a study or data, stop reading studies. On the contrast, if you're just some guy who fucking goes into the gym and throws shit around all day, it may be worth to actually research something. I highly doubt you, some random fucking kid, and reinvented the wheel and is doing the best thing possible that no one has thought of yet. It would probably be worth it for you to actually read a little bit to see if maybe you could improve something. chances are you can. And obviously, if you like reading studies and parroting stuff you don't understand, then have fun. You're probably not hurting that many people. If you want to go into the gym and throw some heavy weight around and that's it, have fun. You're probably only hurting yourself. But stop then trying to give advice to other people because it's only coming from a place of ignorance. Remember, life is not a binary. And guys, that is the video. If you like this style of content, do me a favor, press the like button if you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to see the next one because I post a new video every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then leave a comment letting me know why I forgot, why you love me, why I'm an idiot. I respond to every single one of them and it really helps out the channel. And finally, make sure you share to a friend. If you really like this style of content, you can follow all of these socials. They will be linked down in the description. And as always, thank you so much for watching and have a great day.